This mosquito repellent was gifted to me as a girly who lives in North Carolina, and we have a lot of mosquitoes here. And for some reason, they are always very, very attracted to me. And I am the type of person where if I get a mosquito bite within the next 12 hours, it's swollen and red and itchy, and we just do not like it. So I wanted to try these out because I'm really trying to experiment with more natural mosquito repellents, things that don't have harsh chemicals, things that are also really easy to travel with since I do travel a lot. So the first thing that I will say about these is that you can absolutely smell the citronella in them. This is what they look like. There are essentially, I have the 10 pack, so there are essentially 10 of these little bagged baggies in here. Once you take the plastic off, this is exactly what it looks like. So even when I go to smell it like this, I can smell like the citronella, the lemongrass, things that I know are really great for repelling mosquitoes. And it's really convenient because you have these little strings here so that you can actually hang it whenever you are outside, inside, wherever you are. I personally wanted to try them out for being outdoors. Whenever I sat outside on my back porch, I was out there for about an hour. I just hung one of these beside me up on a tree. Like I said, I was out there for about an hour, and I would say like I could tell such a huge difference in the amount of mosquitoes that are normally flying around me, bothering me when I'm normally kind of like smacking around. I did end up having one mosquito bite still. So one thing I will say is if you are going to use these, especially outside, is if you are in more of like an open space, I would try to set more of a perimeter. So when I use them, like I said, I just had one hanging up, but it was on this side. And of course, it just so happened that the mosquito that bit me actually bit me on my left side, close to my thigh area. And this I kind of had like hanging up. So if you're going to be in a bigger space and you're not like super closed in, then I would recommend maybe having like one hanging on at least both sides of you, potentially in the front and behind you, depending on where you are. But did I see a reduction in the amount of mosquitoes and mosquito bites overall compared to what it usually is whenever I'm just out there with no mosquito repellent at all? Absolutely, yes. Like I said, it's a bonus that these smell really good. They don't have that really gross, like DEET smell that comes with a lot of different mosquito repellents. They're also super, super lightweight. So if you need to pack these for travel, that will be really easy for you to do as well without putting too much weight in your suitcase. They say that they last up to 7 days after the pack has been opened. My husband has actually used some for longer than 7 days. What we typically do after we're done using them for like a specific period of time, is we just put it back in here. And this bag actually does seal. So we just put it back in here and then we seal it up. So we believe they can actually go a little bit longer than 7 days, which is also a bonus. But overall, if you're looking for something non-toxic, pet safe, doesn't smell gross, really portable, easy for you to hang anywhere you are, easy for you to tie to something, then I recommend these.